Imagine, in the tongue there is not a single bone, soft flesh, tender muscles, and at the same time, it possesses strength capable of shattering a human heart to pieces in one instant. Be careful with words. We often think that words are just sounds, vibrations of the larynx, neural impulses, brain work. But this is not so. Each of us is a living book written with hidden cries about understanding and help, our desires and dreams, sunrises of hope. All of this hides behind simple, it would seem, words. Our words are an entire universe, unprecedented strength that can unite hearts, or separate them forever. And you know what? We are not created for loneliness. Connection with other people is our oxygen, our vital necessity. And it is precisely words that create these magical connections. They comfort the wounded soul. They teach us to be better. They calm storms in our hearts. But the most amazing thing, they cannot just reach our ears. They are capable to kiss the soul. Words are invisible, magical worlds, a living mirror reflecting our thoughts, feelings, all our kindness and love. They make us cry from happiness and laugh to tears, empathize, understand each other without extra explanations. Our language is music, a violin whose strings we touch every day, transmitting our feelings into the world and receiving an answer. But here's the catch. Not all of us, unfortunately, know how to extract from this violin the most beautiful melodies, those that are capable of reaching another person's soul and showering it with tender kisses. Sometimes our melody sounds harmonious and magical, and sometimes brings pain and misfortune, and then we become lost, not understanding what to do next. Where to go? Words are bridges between our feelings and speech. They help us grow, become better, and especially important are those words that we choose in romantic relationships, in marriage, in communication with children. Recent research by scientists of the National University of Mexico confirmed this. Children who were always addressed with tenderness and kindness develop better, both mentally and emotionally. But agree, it is not easy to find a person who always finds perfect words precisely when they are needed most. This comes with years. Here, wisdom and mastery of emotional language are needed. And this is an entire art. What is emotional literacy? This is when a person understands and feels the point of view of other people, even if they do not agree with them. This is the ability to tune into the emotional state of those around. Children need to be taught this from early years. First, to recognize and understand their own emotions. Then, to correctly express them with words. This will help them better control negative emotions. For example, anger, and much more easily understand what they feel. Emotional literacy can be learned, and not only by children, by each of us. We must understand. Speech possesses mighty strength. It can unite or separate people. It is important that words always remain an instrument of growth, not destruction. Words that heal. Emotions that make us stronger. Emotional connections are the golden thread on which the entire life of society holds. Deep understanding of emotional intelligence helps us better understand ourselves and significantly improve relationships with those around us. You know, in the course of evolution, this was not always so. Our brain consists of three interconnected structures. The most ancient, the reptilian brain, controlling instincts. Then the limbic system, responsible for emotions. And finally, the neocortex, speech and complex thinking. The wonderful achievement of evolution is the possibility of connection between speech and emotions, an important detail that we in the bustle of the modern world often forget. And wrongly, we are created to communicate with each other, to react to attachment. Words ignite neurochemistry in our brain. They make us feel, experience emotions that transform into actions. This is incredibly powerful strength gifted to us by nature. Words help get rid of fears, ease pain and suffering, cure loneliness, give strength to live further. Unfortunately, we often forget about this. We neglect the enormous resource that can make happier our life and the life of close people. But remember, it can be the opposite too. In our tongue there are no bones, but it is strong enough to break another person's heart. Be careful with words. Be wise and attentive to others, because each of your words is either a kiss for the soul or a blow to the heart. And what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. I will answer each one extensively and from the heart. Press the bell so as not to miss new episodes. There are still so many discoveries ahead about the strength of our influence on the world around. Until we meet in the next video.